Hey guys, GMX here. Today we're going to be fixing up my dad's MS251 Stihl chainsaw. It was binding up at the beginning, so we took it apart, cleaned it up a little bit. Noticed that the clutch was kind of catching. Wouldn't turn over or anything like that. So I tried to replace a spark plug. That didn't work. Then looked at the clutch and found that the needle bearing inside had disintegrated and burnt all the plastic and binded up the clutch, so we had to replace the clutch as well. So here's just a video of me cleaning it up, replacing the clutch, putting it back together, and then chopping a little stump off that I had in my backyard. Alright, hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy. Before we get started with the video, I'd like to remind everyone to like and subscribe to get more content from me. If you also want to follow me on Twitch or Twitter or any of my other social media, it's all in the link in the descriptions below. So I started off just disassembling the chainsaw. What I'm doing here is checking the air filter, looking at the chain itself, seeing if it's binded up anywhere, make sure it's cleaned out just a tad, and then looking at the spark plug as well. As with any repairs or anything like that, if you don't feel comfortable or come to a spot where you don't think you can repair it anymore, always bring it into a manufacturer or supplier that can help you out. As you can see, the engine's not pulling, it's not turning over, it's not doing really much of anything. Seems to be pretty much completely in a bind. Looking at the spark plug, I could see there's a lot of charring and stuff on it, so I just decided to replace this anyway. I didn't think it was going to fix the problem, but might as well try it out. Since the spark plug change didn't work, I looked at the motor. I tried to see where it was trying to kind of catch. So what I did was I started to disassemble it, and then I wanted to look at the clutch first and then work my way in, because the clutch is the easiest thing to fix. Where if it's anything actually with the motor itself, that's going to be a little bit more difficult, and I'd probably have to send it into a repair shop. An important reminder when working on any small engine is to make sure you remove the spark plug to ensure that you don't accidentally turn it on or get your fingers pinched, anything like that, if the motor starts turning over. For any repair, make sure you always follow the user manual to make sure that you're not disassembling anything incorrectly or causing additional harm to your small engine. Here I'm just removing the spring that engages the clutch, as well as the clutch spring that coils around the clutch itself. Here is where you can see the needle bearing got completely destroyed. With the needle bearing breaking like that, it actually melted the plastic and seized up the clutch underneath it. So, seeing as I did not have a spare clutch on hand, I decided to take the time to clean up the housing and everything like that. I then got a new sprocket, a new clutch, and a new needle bearing from my Stihl provider here in town. Here you see me pulling out a string from my spark plug hole. What that actually does is if you fill that with either a piece of yarn or string, it'll actually hold your cylinder in place so you can remove your clutch a lot easier. Now I'm attaching the new needle bearing and then attaching the sprocket on top. Now that I've got the sprocket reattached, I can put all the springs and everything back in it and just button up the whole chainsaw. Now that we've got it all back together, we'll see if it starts up. Now while it did start up, it's putting out a lot of smoke, and rattling quite a bit. So I might have to adjust my highs and lows, which I'll do next. And then it probably needs to do carburetor clean and then muffler clean as well. After some tuning, I got the rumbling to go down as well as a lot of the smoke output. I still probably need to clean out the muffler just a tad, but I think it's good for right now. As with any activity, you want to make sure you have the proper PPE for chainsawing, and you want to make sure you have some cut-resistant pants, so a hat, gloves, earmuffs, as well as safety goggles. And the respirator or mask helps a lot too. Here's one of those pesky stumps I have in my backyard that I want to get rid of. I use this chainsaw just to take off the top, and then I'm going to use a stump remover to take out the rest. As you can see, as I'm cutting, it still needs a little bit tune up on the muffler and carburetor, maybe a good clean out and muffler clean, like I said before. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you guys ever want to talk to me live, I'll be over on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and potentially Sundays. Link in the description below for that. If you guys want to catch me on any other social media, also in the link below. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and hope you guys have a great one. See ya.